Hi, morning folks. Welcome back to Glasgow News. Okay, it's Saturday the 2nd of February 2019 and I've moved slightly away from the Glasgow scenario because it's kind of depressing. I was having a look at Ireland there in the papers, and there's people getting shot and all sorts over there, so it's getting just as bad. I think we're going back to where we used to be over there, it looks like. Anyway, so looking for some interesting news. I took a look further down the UK, and here we have a nice story. That guy there in the picture. Let's read about him. His name's Kazim Kuran. This story is by Richard Vernals. Corpse sex creep caged after breaking into co-op funeral home and abusing dead body or bodies. Vile pervert Kasim Kuram desecrated two women's bodies in a mortuary area which housed a coffin which contained a deceased baby. Sometimes the writing's terrible. There's obviously a few consonants and vowels missing there. A despicable burglar who had sex with a corpse at a funeral parlour. Now, can you imagine that? I mean, it's unimaginable, isn't it? While high on drink and drugs, has been jailed for 6 years. Should have got more than that. Kasim Kuran carried out the gratuitous crime by disturbing 3 bodies and a total of 9 coffins during a break-in at Birmingham Crown Court, was told. Sentencing Judge Melbourne Imam QC said, "The offences you have committed offend all human sensibility. I am not aware, nor have I been able to find a similar case." He added, "It would be difficult to think of a greater deprivation of dignity of the dead other than that which you did." There he is there, degenerate. And look at the tattoo he's stuck on his neck. Right? You know, look at the neck of that. He has sex with dead bodies. That's how bad that guy is. That's how desperate he is. Jesus. It's hard to read something, man, because it's you don't know whether to laugh or greet. Curran of Aston, Birmingham, previously pleaded guilty to sexual penetration of a body at the Central England Co-op Funeral Care Home in Walsall Road. The identity of the victim of the assault cannot be revealed for legal reasons, but the court heard it was a woman, while another female was left exposed. Tests revealed DNA belonging to the 23-year-old on one of the victim's bodies. So initially he went in to go through the offices to apparently rob the place. He said he was high on vodka and Mamba. Now, Mamba, if you don't know what that is, they call that the zombie drug, but I don't think it makes you have sex with corpses. That's something he's obviously into, you know. Opening the case, Robert Price for the Crown said, "In the early hours of Sunday, November 11, alarm was activated at the co-op. Police arrived and saw a wooden panel door being kicked through. They realised the defendant was still inside. He eventually came out and the police were waiting." It was obviously he'd removed people from he'd removed a woman from her coffin and left her lying on the floor. He would obviously be, you know, I'd imagine he'd be looking in all the coffins, because he disturbed about 9 coffins with, you know, obviously one with a baby and a man and stuff, and I think he'd be looking to see if they had any jewellery on. That's how bad he was. He's a grave robber as well. Oh, it's a disgrace. Judge Inman told him, "You set about disturbing all 9 of these bodies. Exactly what you did and why, only you know." On the arrest outside the funeral home, Kuman told police, "I bet you think I've been shagging them don't you?" and made further lewd sexual remarks at an interview. The families of the victim described Kumans as a monster whose actions were abhorrent and had twisted a knife in their hearts, and that's right. I don't think there is a list for dead body shaggers, like a sex pest list, but there should be. There he's there. Look at that thing in his eye there. Wonder what flag that is. What flag, what countries that represent? Because he's trying to show allegiance to that country, and I wonder what they would do to you in that country if you were shagging the bodies of, as you said, pal, of dead people. I wonder, is that, I don't know, I'm not sure about that country. I need to look into that. Anyway, folks, sorry about the story, but it's life, I suppose, and got to get it out there, let the world know that guys like that, who represent obviously this, or he's making out that he represents this, he's no British. That's where his allegiance lies, so we'll need to find out who that is. He's obviously making a statement there, and what he does to support that statement is to break into funeral homes and have sex with dead people. Well, that's it, folks. Peace out.